Alright guys, most of you are like, oh my gosh, he's back. Let me set this phone on the floor. I'm going to set this right here too. And I'm going to sit on the stool because I'm very tired. And I'll tell you why in a minute. For those of you who got into the training program right before I left, all of you, I will be pulling out that name for the business that I was giving away for free to one of you guys on Thursday instead of tomorrow. The reason is that we were literally taking off on the tarmac. We were about ready to fly home from Vegas, where I was speaking and actually listening at another for this thing. I'll talk about it in a minute. But we were just getting ready, me and the wife and the baby, we're like, and all of a sudden, it comes to this grinding halt. Out comes the fire trucks and everything else. We're like, oh my gosh, the plane's on fire or something. No, it was just a bad wheel. But by the time they rerouted us and put us in LA, Los Angeles that night at LAX, it was funny. It was like 1:30 in the morning by the time we got to bed. We woke up at 3:30 in the morning to go back and get in to another plane that took us from LA to Seattle. Waited there for a while just to get back to Medford to home. And then we have to drive, of course, an hour and a half to get home from Medford. So I was up pretty much for 24 hours until last night. So I'm a little tired today. For those of you, I am going to pull that name out on Thursday. We're going to start working that one business together. And I'm going to help you monetize that business the way it was before, when it was before I took off the monetization part of it. Matter of fact, to tell you the truth, guess what? You just got 15 more subscribers when the week I was gone. I'm not kidding. 15 more leads and prospects. Not kidding. And you're going to get all those leads. Those are all yours. I'm going to turn everything over to you, as I said I would. So whoever it is, congratulations to you, and we'll let it be known who it is on Thursday. What I wanted to do on this video is let you know that I was back and say thank you to those of you who have opted in. There was a couple score, just a little over a couple score of you who opted in over this last week. I wanted to say thank you so very much. I'm sorry I haven't called you yet, but I will, and I plan on it. I just, like I said, I've been gone for a week, and as a matter of fact, that's what I wanted to talk about today. For some of you who have been through my private training, especially over the last 3 months, know that in the last 7 months, 8 months, I had actually been contracted to create an online marketing training system for a very well-known network marketing company that has been changing lives physically and financially for 30+ years. They are the only company online that is actually stepping up to the plate and helping its members through this system to build and brand and manage that business online. And today, and in this video, is going to be an invitation to you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to talk a little bit about the investment for this. As a matter of fact, it's cheaper than working with me privately. It is. I'm sorry, but it is. It's cheaper than that. Not only are you going to get all those wonderful videos learning how to build and brand and manage this business, guys, you're going to get the chance to sit there and literally change lives. You're going to be able to change lives, both physically and financially, starting now. I'm not kidding. You know, the reason I waited this long is I wanted to wait until this point, this October, this last week of October, that we were in, because I wanted to go see, I wanted to make sure over the last 6 months that everything was going to work out fine for those that I kind of beta tested with, and it worked out wonderfully. For those of you who are on my list and you were already part of the program and I met you in Vegas, yes, you know what? Thank you. You guys can tell me thank you for helping you drive traffic now and converting that traffic online. It's just the opposite. Thank you very much for the opportunity to even be a part of that growth of your business. And thank you for allowing me to sit there and just be a part of this remarkable opportunity, be a part of changing lives. It is absolutely unbelievable. The stories that I sat there and listened to, the people that I met over the span of a week, the stories that I heard from them personally was absolutely insane, but honest and true, and I have to say, I am impressed, and I don't get impressed by much because I work online. I see it all and I hear it all, but when I'm standing face to face with somebody who sits there and goes, I lost 200 pounds in the last 6 months, I've generated this much income on a residual income every month in the last 12 months. I've done this, I've done that, because all I did was get out there and do what I needed to do. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. It can be done. I know. Because not only am I helping people prove that fact, but I'm doing it myself as well. You know, when I created this system, I'm actually part of this system because I wanted to blaze that path. You don't get that a lot. You get a lot of crazy stuff out here, guys. You get a lot of crazy stuff out here, and what you want is some stability. Nobody's going to promise you anything. Anybody that promises you anything is an idiot. I'm sorry, but it's true. They're lying. Nobody promises you anything. I can tell you this, though. The one thing I can actually promise is that if you use these products, they actually work. It's just a fact. But the thing is you got to use them. That's why you can't promise anything to anybody. Does a compensation plan work? Yes. It works. What if I build a business online? Can it work? Yes, it can work. It worked for me. It worked for many others that I've helped. About 100 people over this year already. The thing is that it all works if you work it. And it's like my dad says, you know, in their AA meetings, you know, keep coming back. It works if you work it. It's true. It works if you work it. All you have to do is have the skill set in place to apply. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. So the thing is, guys, is that as far as the investment goes of getting in here and doing this, you can do this on a very part-time basis. As a matter of fact, we have an express system set up for you to where you can get in here and you can literally start driving traffic within the first 7 to 14 days online. As long as you're willing to do the work, it can be done. I know I've done it. And it's that simple. Then we convert the traffic. How do we convert the traffic? As I said, you're not above me, you're not below me, you're beside me. I'm here to help you convert that traffic as well. I'm not kidding. I'm not just a leader, I'm not just a sponsor, I'm not just this or that. I'm just a friend, and I'm going to help you build your business online as well. That's what we're going to do together. We're going to go out and change lives that want to change their lives physically. We're going to change lives that want to change their lives financially, or both. That's what we're going to go do for individuals. One person at a time. We're just going to go out and start changing lives, period. That's what we're going to do. As a matter of fact, the investment is actually cheaper than working with me online personally. Not kidding. So we're going to learn together how to build and brand and manage this opportunity right now. What I want you to do is follow the instructions below. Fill out your name and email and your phone number. I'm going to call you. You know, I am going to cut this off to this list by Sunday. Sunday, I'll never ask you guys ever again to do this. This is going to be a one-time shot because I'm already building a list elsewhere with this, and it's growing exponentially. And the thing is that you guys have been with me, most of you, thousands and thousands of you, for such a long time. And the thing is, you're always wondering about opportunity. Is there something that will actually work to help me generate an income? If you're willing to get in here and work with me side by side, we can do this together. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. No excuses. The only excuse you have here is you. And the one that you make up and the excuses that you decide to follow, that's a whole different path. The path that we get on, the path that we have already blazed, is a path that says, I'm going to do it right now, Dave. I'm going to get it done. I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Give me about 20 minutes. Good. That's the path we're going on. We're not going down a path of excuses. No more excuses. Those are over. So, are you ready? Are you ready? Yeah. Can you dig it? Let's go. Let's start working together. Let's start building something online. I mean, what in the world, the end-all be-all of your day-to-day, do you have to lose? You have everything to gain. Everything to gain. What do you have to lose by trying to build something? And not just trying to build it, but just go out and build it. You know, they always tell us that, you know, millionaires and billionaires are always looking for opportunity. They're not just looking for opportunity, guys. Successful people seize opportunity. I seize this opportunity. I worked with this opportunity with specific individuals to make sure that when I decided to actually do this with you, that it had the best chances of success. That was it. And that part is done. This is your call to action. What do you have to lose? Start thinking about that. As a matter of fact, don't even fill out your information down here until you think about that. I want you to think about it first before you fill out your information. What do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Why don't you think about that first before you fill out your information? Look at the rest of the stuff down here. please enjoy it. You know, it was actually a blast. Me and my wife had, you know, it was cold in Las Vegas. It was. I mean, it didn't get past the 60s while we were there. I'm telling you, the last day it finally hit like 80, and like the day before that was like 75. But man, I could see my breath in the mornings. Most mornings, it was pretty crazy. I was like, welcome to the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, it was pretty funny. But anyways, thank you guys so very much for hanging on and hanging in and getting on. This is actually cheaper than working with me personally. I'm not kidding. You're going to get an opportunity. You're going to get all that video training. You're going to have me side by side with you, period. Walking with you side by side into that success period. We're going to work together. Not above me, not behind me, not in front of me, not below me. Side by side, guys. Side by side. Let's do this. Let's do this now. First, what do you have to lose? Think about it for just a minute before you fill out your information. Do that first. And then guess what? I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to give you a shout out real quick. We're going to get going. And guess what? We're going to start driving traffic within the first 7 to 14 days. I'm not kidding. Anyways, thank you guys very much. God bless you for being on my list. Enjoy the rest of the page, and I'm going to take my ugly mug out of you. Alright? God bless, guys.